Welcome back to our realm of luxury and genius opulence. Wherever you look in Abu Dhabi, all you will see is extremely luxurious everything. It is definitely not a place for those with shallow pockets. Its artistic skyscrapers are so stunning and majestic, they make the United States look worn out. Gold, diamonds, and multi-million-dollar Swarovski chandeliers are a common sight in most hotels. They make you tempted to go back and check with the front desk if you are in the right place. It is also quite common to see hundreds to thousands of luxury exotic cars roaming the streets. You might even feel tempted to go ask some of these road beast owners if the paint job is really a coat of gold. The answer will always be yes. The Emiratis definitely love their gold and diamonds, so naturally, most of the royals and rich Emiratis, and mind you there are no poor Emiratis, possess common objects such as iPhones, timepieces, laptops, and accessories coated with gold and decorated with crushed diamonds. One of the most intriguing personalities among the Abu Dhabi royals is Sheikh Hamdan bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, Rainbow Chic for short. He is a big spender and possesses one of the world's biggest and strangest car collections that cost him hundreds of millions of dollars. He is also the subject of today's video. The Abu Dhabi royals own quite a few eye-watering car collections that are quite luxurious, unique, and distinguishable. The craziest car collection is owned by Sheikh Hamdan bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, Rainbow Chic for short. He is a 74-years-old Emirati royal and has more than $20 billion to his name. Additionally, he makes about $1 billion a year and spends most of it on things that are just straight out of this world. He even had his name engraved on an island so that people could see it from space. Yes, his name was visible from space because the word Hamad was more than 3 kilometers wide and was even visible at night at some points because it was lit with more than 1 million light bulbs at night. That fun lasted for a few years before he had it removed because some other royals from his clan felt a little too jealous. He also built not one, but 4 museums for his straight-out-this-world car collection. His garage in Abu Dhabi is a massive pyramid-shaped building called the Emirates National Auto Museum. It has a massive door and for a good reason. Some of his custom-made cars are on average 3 to 10 times the size of a normal car. The reason he is nicknamed the Rainbow Chic has to do with the fact that he once famously asked Mercedes to build him an entire fleet of S-classes finished in every color of the rainbow. He also seems to take this nickname very seriously, and you will find rainbow murals at different places in his museums. We guess he likes the name because it is as colorful as his personality. Sheikh Hamad is a lot like the Sultan of Brunei, who owns more than 7,000 luxury cars, worth $5 billion. We did a video about him, make sure to check it out. The Rainbow Chic is simply obsessed with cars. He spent his entire life amassing hundreds of rare and quirky automotive creations, including some that hold world records. According to insiders, he has spent nearly $1 billion on his cars so far, and despite his age, there are no signs that he is planning to slow down anytime soon. Surprisingly, he is also not all that much into exotic cars, even though he does own a few. The same cannot be said about his son Mohammed, who owns an insane collection of stunning exotic luxury cars. The never-ending lavish spending sprees on cars by this sheikh seems to be focused on Jeeps, SUVs, 4x4s, rare classics, and building some quite wild automotive creations that are truly stunning and cost way more than Italian GTOs. Despite the fact that the billionaire Rainbow Chic owns countless vehicles that are on display at 4 different museums, his massive car collection doesn't contain a single modern supercar. The only sporty car in his collection is a first-generation Porsche Boxster. Even though he can easily afford the world's rarest and most expensive supercars, he chooses not to indulge in them. Instead, the Rainbow Chic goes for quirky off-road vehicles, supersized replicas, American classics, and Mercedes-Benz cars. He is also a Guinness World Record holder. He has several world records to his name, which include the Guinness World Record for the largest collection of 4x4 vehicles at 718 cars. While his pyramid-shaped Emirates National Auto Museum houses more than 200 vehicles, he also built a dedicated museum for off-road vehicles in Sharjah, where you can find some of the craziest automotive creations. designed by the billionaire Sheikh himself. He even once ordered a replica of the globe on wheels with a design as a caravan. It is so massive, he could not fit it inside his mega pyramid museum, so he keeps it parked at the door. This mad caravan boasts 9 guest bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, a living room, and a gaming room. Have you ever seen the world's largest Jeep? Well, he owns it. The Guinness World Records crowned his massive Jeep as the world's largest motorized car. The Jeep is a replica of a World War II-era Willys Jeep. It is almost 7 meters tall, 7 meters wide, and 15 meters long. It has a V12 engine, and it runs perfectly fine. However, its meter-wide steering wheel seems to be hard to be handled by one driver. Okay, how about a 10 by 10 SUV? Yep, he got that too. A 24 tons, 11 meters long SUV called the Dhabi. This automotive behemoth was hacked together from several different commercial vehicles and a military truck. And of course, the Rainbow Chic also owns the world's biggest pickup truck, which is a supersized replica of a 1950s Dodge Power Wagon that is only 64 times the size of the real thing. What is even crazier about this majestic giant blast from the past is the fact that it is designed as a mobile luxury villa with 4 large air-conditioned bedrooms, a living room, bathrooms, and even a patio. We all already know that the Hummer H1 is a massive vehicle. However, for the Rainbow Sheikh, it is simply not monstrous enough. He has a custom supersized Hummer H1 made. It was soon awarded the world record for the largest Hummer in existence. His Hummer is 3 times bigger than a normal Hummer H1 by scale and 27 times by volume. It guzzles more gas than 4 Humvees and can conquer the most difficult Arabian deserts. Believe it or not, quite a few of the cars in his collection have some gold plates here and there. Some of the classics are from the 1930s and 40s. He even owns the Rolls-Royce used by Queen Elizabeth in the 1970s. The amazing Rainbow Sheikh also owns a whole island that he inherited, called Al Futaseh. The 50 square kilometers island is located a few kilometers southwest of the coast of Abu Dhabi. He turned the island into a weekend resort destination. The island now offers a beautiful beach and an unspoiled paradise to explore. The main attractions include an old fort made of mud brick that hosts lavish traditional Arabic-style parties and banquets, a golf resort, and horse stables. Most of the island remains quiet and undisturbed, and thus is mostly a beautiful wildlife sanctuary. He also had about 250 lavish, extravagant villas built on the island which are now available for rent. And of course, he also owns an opulent traditional Emirati palace that boasts every amenity a person can dream of, and a garage full of exotic cars, owned by his son Mohammed, including 3 Aston Martins, 7 Bugattis, 7 Ferraris, 1 Ford GT, 10 Mercedes-Benz SL and CLK, 2 Jaguars, and 5 Porsches. These cars by all means deserve a museum of their own. His palace is said to have cost him $230 million to build and furnish. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notification button to get updates on our latest videos that cover the hard-to-track and elusive luxury, net worth, and business issues associated with our beloved, rather secretive celebrities.